How you doing?
Very good.
Okay. Are you guys making a new record? Is it coming
Yeah,
out
yeah.
soon?
We were just talking about it. It should be out by the end of summer.
Okay.
We're gonna break after this tour with Twisted, and make sure that we get it out by the end of summer for sure.
Cool. It's called Ascension, right?
I'm not sure of the title. That was going to be the title for years, but it's been so long now. It might end up being something else.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. How long have you guys been on tour? How's it going?
We've been on tour now for like 6 weeks, I think, and it's going good. It's
Okay.
a good time.
How long do you guys have left to go?
Oh, we got 3 weeks left.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's a good time.
Another question is, what's your current take on rock metal in 2013? Rock/metal?
You're asking the wrong person, because I don't really know anything about contemporary music,
Yeah.
So I only listen to like oldies and stuff, and I don't listen to the radio or watch MTV. So I don't know what's going on with contemporary music. I have no idea.
Yeah,
about
I've kind of seen that with myself personally, because I used to be into you guys back like when I was 16, like 10 years ago, and then I just kind of stopped listening to new stuff. I just didn't care for it, I guess. Yeah. Also, another question was, if you got, well, I guess maybe you haven't, I don't know. There's been some Illuminati symbolism in mainstream pop music videos, like Rihanna and Jay-Z. I don't know if you've heard about that at all.
Well, yeah. First of all, I don't think. I think that's kind of silly. Not to offend people who believe in it. But I find it silly that whatever the Illuminati is, which I'm not sure exactly. There's a lot of takes on it.
Yeah.
I don't think it involves Jay-Z and his wife. That's to me so fucking silly. I can't even really be serious about even answering it or talking about it. Because it's silly.
Yeah. I'm kind of back and forth on the whole Illuminati thing. I go, it's like, how can, I don't know, it's just...
Well, there are power structures that exist, and it's very complicated, but then you've got like kids who want to oversimplify it and be like, Jared, are you a member of the Illuminati? They'll ask me that.
They've asked you
then
that?
All of a sudden, then you know that it's entered like a silly place where it's just like,
kind of like novelty
like
or something.
They're accusing, they're asking seriously if I'm in the Illuminati, and that's just so silly.
Yeah.
Or whatever the Illuminati is, I don't think it includes like guys like me or struggling artists and struggling artists with a mixed genetic background.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that a kid would seriously ask me that, to me, shows you how far astray the whole quote-unquote truth movement has gone, to where kids they just treat it like it's some silly television show. So,
like entertainment, kind of.
It's a complex issue that's been oversimplified to the point of where kids talk about it like it's a movie. Like they didn't even read the book either. They saw the fucking movie and they know all about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. My next question was, do you guys have any favorite cities that you guys like to play in?
I'd say Fort Lauderdale, Columbus, sometimes Orlando, Moscow.
Oh, you guys played in Moscow?
Yeah, St. Petersburg, London.
It's pretty cold in Moscow.
Tokyo. Those are some of the cities where we have our bigger markets.
Okay. That's cool. Okay. And also, I know you have a son. What's it like being a father? I was curious.
It just kind of sucks to not be home all the time.
Yeah.
like normal guys, at least guys with normal jobs, see their kids every day. So I go like weeks and months without seeing my son, which is starting to become unacceptable.
Yeah. Oh, it's my phone. Okay, I had one last question. Where was it at? Oh, shoot. Oh yeah, it is. What was it like being signed under Jive Records back in the 90s and early millennium?
It was
It's fine.
fine. It was fun.
That's cool.
It was part of my journey, and it was a learning experience, you know.
Was
It
it?
was so long ago that I don't have the energy to say anything negative about it. It's
Yeah.
just part of my experience, you know.
Yeah.
And it was fine, you know. As an artist, I learned to not let outside influences steer you, because you'll regret that. And you always got to stay true to yourself and the people who support you, which are your listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, before like people at the record label.
I guess.
That's the biggest thing I took away from Jive Records, was to stick to your guns.
I guess they're probably looking to make money, which all businesses are trying to do.
Sure.
So it's like kind of a conflict of interest.
Yeah, right. Because you're making money off of quote unquote art. So you're trying to mold art to be a certain way. But not every band, but we were definitely, they tried to mold Head PE and myself in a certain way. But not every band goes through that. You've got lots of bands, great bands on the major labels, like System of a Down or Rage Against the Machine, who were able to stay true to what they were doing on major labels. So my experience may have been shitty, but it's not to paint it with a broad brush, you know.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, that's all I have.
All right, brother. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I really appreciate this
Thanks
a
for
lot.
coming by.